Right. Write down the subtopic. Calculating the variance and standard deviation for raw data. Calculating the variance and standard deviation for raw data. Calculating the variance. Calculating the variance and standard deviation for raw data. Calculating variance and standard deviation for raw data. Right. Calculating the variance and standard deviation for raw data. Right. Write down the question. Calculate the variance and standard deviation. Write down the question. Calculate the variance and standard deviation. Standard deviation. Right. Calculate the variance and standard deviation. SD. Standard deviation. Right. Write down the question. 10, 15, 25. 10, 15, 25. 10, 15, 25. Right. Now you can calculate the variance and standard deviation. Variance and standard deviation. How to calculate the variance and standard deviation? First we have to find out the variance. After that we can find the standard deviation easily. Right. How to calculate the variance? Write down the formula. Variance. What is the variance formula? Sigma x minus x bar squared n. Right. Then first we have to find out the x bar figure. How to find x bar figure? Right. How to find x bar figure? X bar equal to sigma x divided by n. Sigma x divided by n. Then what is the sigma x figure? Sigma x figure. How to find sigma x figure? X bar equal to 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 5. 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 5 divided by number of what is the numbers? What is the n numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many numbers? 4 numbers. How many numbers? 4 numbers. 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 5. What is the total amount? Calculate the total amount. 10 plus 15, 25. 10 plus 15, 25. Then plus 20, 40. Then 45. 45 then plus 5. Then what is the total? 50. Total is 50. Right, 50. 50 divided by 4. 50 divided by 4. Then what is the figure? 4 divided by 4. Amount is 12.5. Amount is 12.5. That is for x bar figure. Not a variance figure. That is for x bar figure. X bar 12.5. 12.5. X bar figure 12.5. Now you can find the variance figure. How to find the variance? X minus x bar. Right. Variance equal to x minus x bar. 10 minus x bar 12.5 square. There is a sigma, therefore I put the plus mark. Second one, 15.12.5 squared. Right. Then 20 minus 12.5 squared. 5 minus 12.5 squared divided by n. What is the n amount? 4. That is 4. Right. Now you can solve the question. 10 minus 12.5. 10 minus 12.5. What is the amount? 10 minus 12.5 minus 2.5 squared. Right. Minus 2.5. 6.25. 6.25. 6.25. 15 minus 12.5 squared. What is the amount? Plus 2.5. Then that should be 6.25. 6.25. 6.25. Then 20 minus 12.5. 20 minus 12.5. What is the amount? 7.5 squared. Then it should be 56.25. 56.25. 56.25. Then 5.5 minus 12.5. 5 minus 12.5. That is minus 7.5. Minus 7.5. Minus 7.5 squared. Right. What is the amount? 56.25. 56.25. Right. Write down this. Right. Divided by 4. Divided by 4. Divided by 4. Right. Now you can solve the question. Now you can solve. What is the total amount? 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 Calculate. 6.25 plus 6.25 plus 56.25 plus 56.25. Right. Write down the formula and calculate the variance. So what is the total? 125. 125. Total 125. 125 divided by 4. 125 divided by 4. What is the amount? 31.25. 31.25. 31.25. That is variance. That is variance. That is variance. 31.25 variance. 31.25. Now you can easily calculate the standard deviation. Standard deviation. Now you can easily find out the standard deviation. Standard deviation. SD equal to 31.25 square root. Now you can easily solve. What is the square root? 31.25. 31.25. Then it should be 5.59. 5.59. 5.59. 5.59. 5.59. 5.59. That is standard deviation. That is standard deviation. That is standard deviation. This is variance. That is standard deviation. Standard deviation. Standard square root of variance. That is equal to standard deviation. Then square root of 31.25. That is 5.59. 5.59. That is 5.59. That is standard deviation. Standard deviation. Right. Are you okay now? Right. Shall we move into the second example? Second example. Second example. Shall we move to second example? Right. Okay. I'll give another example. Another example. Can you calculate that? Right. Second example. Second example. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. Right. Calculate the variance and the standard deviation. Calculate the variance and the standard deviation. Variance and standard deviation. Variance and standard deviation. Can you calculate that? How to calculate sigma x minus x bar squared divided by n. First we have to find the x bar figure. 10 plus 20 plus 30. 30, that is 60. 60 divided by 3. 60 divided by 3, that is 20. X bar figure 20. X bar figure 20. This is first step. Step number 1. After that we can go to the second step. Second step. X minus X bar. 10 minus 20. 10 minus variance equal to 10 minus 20 squared. 20 minus X bar. Third one. 30 minus 20 squared divided by how many numbers? 3 numbers divided by 3. 10 minus 20. What is the amount? 10 minus 20. That is 10 minus 10 squared. 100. 20 minus 20 squared. 0. 30 minus 20. 10 squared. 100. That is 100. Then divided by 3. We have to add all these figures, that is for 200 divided by 3. Then what is the amount? 66.67. 66.67. That is for variance. After that we have to calculate the standard deviation. SD, square root of variance. 66.67 square root. Find out this figure. 66.67. Then what is the figure? 8.16. 8.16 standard deviation. 8.16. That is for standard deviation. First we calculated the variance. After that we calculated the standard deviation for raw data. Are you okay? Right.